Good evening and welcome once again everybody to the Safari Guide of the Year Awards 2025, where we find ourselves coming to you live from the beautiful Kariega Private Game Reserve in the wonderful Eastern Cape. We've all grown to know the Eastern Cape a little bit more deeply during the course of this week, and we've come to love it, I must say. It's been a long, tough week of competition, but it's been very exciting. We've all had so much fun and made so many new friendships and relationships. We do have a lot to get through this evening. We've come to the fun part of the competition where we get to find out all of the results and get to hear who the runners and winners of each category, as well as the overall runner-up and winner, is going to be this evening. So I'm not going to say too much. Without further ado, I would like to invite our main sponsor for the competition, Rugged Wear, who's kitted us out in the most wonderful outdoor gear. It's been functional, it's been breathable, and it's made us look really, really good in the process. So I'd like to invite Howard Rogerson up. He's the CEO of Rugged Wear, and he's become a bit of a patriarch to the Safari Guide of the Year family, and he's very, very important to the competition as this year's main sponsor. So Howard, please do come up to the podium and say a few words for us.
Special recognition to our honoured guests, fellow sponsors, judges, media, Pagasa representatives, and last, but certainly not least, our 5 finalists. An exhilarating meeting drawing to a close, and the excitement to see who will be the overall winner is palpable. At my place, I have the envelope with the name. It's the heaviest envelope I've carried in a long time, so it's a great privilege. A week in which we have all learned more, experienced the wonders of nature, made new friends, created amazing memories, laughed a lot, and been hosted by the team at Kariega in a manner befitting royalty. A huge thank you to the Kariega Game Reserve, our host sponsor for this iconic event. To Wayne Howarth, who is also a past finalist, you and your guiding team have been absolutely phenomenal. You have gone the extra length to make our safari experience phenomenal and also to assist the finalists. So a massive thank you to each and every one of you for making it so special for us. To the team behind the scenes, we recognize you. There's a housekeeping team, there's food and bev, there's the management team who have made sure that our stay has been comfortable, has been absolutely amazing, and I've gone from a size 34 to a size 36 trousers. So thank you for that. A monumental thank you, thank you. It would be remiss of me not to thank Anthony Mulligan for your support, for your enthusiasm, and for embracing this event the way you have. A monumental thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Kariega is truly a gem in the Eastern Cape Crown, and we've been very privileged to share in that, so thank you. Further appreciation to Penbury Transfers, who got us safely from Port Elizabeth Airport to here, and we hope we'll do likewise tomorrow morning, really, really early, so we appreciate that. To our international sponsors and very, very dear friends, I'm not sure where they're sitting, I think I found them. To Ashley Hill, Veronica Leddy, Craig and Darcy Shalansky. You add an input into this event which just makes it really special for us. So thank you so much, and thank you for your humor, your contribution, and everything that you bring to the event. We thank you for that. An event like this doesn't happen because we just get together in a small little group and do our thing. We are incredibly grateful to the media who put this out to the world so that our family, our friends, your videography has been outstanding. And the photographs which we will live with and keep in our memories and on our phones and on different devices to each and every one of you. And for how you do it on 2 hours sleep a night, I do not know, but well done and thank you so much. Our dear friend Nadav, who is happy to crawl down a termite mound, an aardvark hole, to go the extra length to put it out there to the world of what we're experiencing. Nadav, thank you for the way you do it, for your enthusiasm, and for just who you are as a person and what you bring to the table. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Look, a caricature.
To Phoenix Collective, to Out on Air, and all the other journalists that have managed to spread the message, to spread the good news about this event, a massive thank you to each and every one of you. But I must make special mention of Louise, whose head is hidden behind the laptop and is watching everything and making sure everything happens. The work that Louise does behind the scenes is absolutely phenomenal and gets that message, but coordinates all these videos, all the photographs, everything, and gets this message out to the world. Louise, my dear, thank you, thank you, thank you. It would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the judges. Each and every one of them legends in their own right, legends of the industry, people we look up to and we respect. Juan Pinto, James Stein, Alan Yowart, Mike Carantonis, who's not only a judge, but he's a founder of this event, the man where all the inspiration comes from. Mike, thank you so much for having that thought in that loft that day. Look where we are today, so thank you so much for that. Greg Ledley, a past winner, Cameron Pierce, a past winner, Roger Machen from Canon, and Michelle Duplessis Bishop. She's not only a judge, she's the driving force behind this event. And we all know the work and the hours that Michelle puts into this. Absolutely outstanding. And thank you to each and every one of you for what you bring to this event. To you, the finalists, who I'm looking at right now, thank you for being courageous enough to put your hand up, to compete. You are all already accomplished and successful guides in your own little sphere and deserve the recognition and reward that accompanies being selected as a finalist. You represent many, many field guides who are plodding away and working hard throughout the industry. So thank you for putting your hand up to be that. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting and getting to know each and every one of you this week. And it is with pride that Rugged Wear gets to dress you guys. It is an absolute honor and a privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, our safari hospitality industry in Southern Africa contributes significantly in so many ways. In this country alone, it contributes almost 10% of our GDP. We are not a little industry. We need to be taken seriously. We support local economies who provide the industry with goods and services and all of that. And it's those little businesses, those little tiny businesses that are all contributing which make a monumental impact. You create employment for South Africans, and I think that's where myself and Rugged Wear identified the sort of symbiosis between the two organizations. Rugged Wear will only manufacture in South Africa. We will only employ South Africans. Creating employment and empowering people is at the heart of it. It's about the people. Community involvement, and I see what Kariega is doing, is remarkable and commendable, and we need to continue doing that. It's our responsibility to do that. And it goes without saying that the wildlife conservation that happens is also critically important. In 2025, this industry will contribute approximately $12 billion to the South African economy. And it's expected to increase to $27 billion in the next 10 years.
It is the fastest growing industry in Southern Africa. You, the 5 finalists, represent all guides who are the face of this industry. As a tourist or as a visitor, our interaction with you will remain the lasting memories of our safari holiday and our time spent in this amazing country we are fortunate to call home. In conclusion, I want to thank the Fagasa team and Michelle for fighting for the high standards, the professionalism, the ethics, the compliance, and the excellence. These are non-negotiables. Mediocrity is the enemy of success. Continue to strive for this excellence that will lead to the success that the industry demands and expects. To each and every one of the finalists, good luck. Good luck for this evening. We will be watching your careers. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Please take the week to heart and grow from it. Use it as a growing platform, okay? And yeah, thank you to everyone for a wonderful week. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for your lovely words, Howard, and thank you for all of the support from you and Rugged Wear. As we know, this competition truly wouldn't be possible without you, so thank you very much. Now, because of the very nature of this competition and the culture of excellence, we do attract some very illustrious guests, and tonight we have a very special guest of honor. Her name is Miss Nombulelo Guliwe, and I'd like to give you a little intro to her. So she is the Chief Executive Officer of Tourism South Africa. She's a qualified chartered accountant with a strong background in finance leadership. She's passionate about the power of tourism to connect people and to drive inclusive economic growth. She brings both heart and strategic insight to her role. With a deep belief in tourism's potential to foster cultural exchange and national pride, Nombulelo considers it a privilege to showcase South Africa and its people to the world. So I would like to invite Nombulelo up to the stage to share some words of inspiration with us.
I think I need to tour to get there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nombulelo, and welcome.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Finalists, the media partners that I met earlier on, sponsors that were mentioned earlier, our judges, and members of the Field Guides Association of Southern Africa, as well as the broader tour guiding community. It is a great pleasure and an honor that I stand before you this evening to deliver a message on behalf of our Minister of Tourism, Ms. Patricia de Lille, who sadly could not be with us today because they are opening an interpretation center, dinosaur interpretation center in the Free State. But she sends a message of gratefulness, gratitude to this community. In fact, she wants to give her compliments to the organizing committee, industry stakeholders, as well as everyone who's here today, attending in person and online. I personally want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the finalists, Cameron, Jason, Carly, Megan, and Matthew. I know I'm standing between you guys and the actual announcement of the winners, so good luck to all of you. I also want to echo what the previous speaker said around the high repeater rate of tourism, as well as the importance of tourism in contributing to the economy. We could not do that with the people that guide, the people that interact directly with our visitors. And I want to thank everyone who is in this industry. Without a doubt, when you ask our tourists, I mean, we don't even have to pay for or significant amounts for research. When you ask them why do they keep coming back to South Africa, they say it's the people, and we all know that. And we've all felt it. In fact, I felt it this morning on a game drive. For me, we've just launched a global brand campaign as South African Tourism, and the people in this room don't even know that they bring that to life. That South Africa awaits. Come find your joy. And I found pure joy this morning on a game drive, that went from spotting a giant spider web on a sparkling tree to two majestic lions, and I want to thank Nick. I think he's sitting that side. Thank you very much. I mean, he brought the bush to life with his insight and information and just guiding us through. But the other important thing around linking tourism to people and the people that bring tourism to life is everyone that was on that drive. So I want to acknowledge the amazing Veronica, Darcy, who was with me this morning, Craig, Beneath, as well as Pam, who still owes all of us a haka dance. So after this, you need to teach us that haka lesson that you promised. It is also with deep appreciation that I extend my congratulations to the Field Guides Association of Southern Africa, and this is on behalf of South African tourism. Thank you, Michelle, and your team for the over 30 years of not only serving as a cornerstone of our tourism sector, but actively shaping the heart of the South African visitor experience. Thank you, we're grateful. And to Mike, you are incredible. You are incredible. Thank you for being a visionary. I mean, the time that I've spent with you, I know it wasn't enough, but just listening to you and what you started 13 years ago, I am inspired. And I just want to say thank you and keep going. And I know this is going to be bigger in the next years to come. So thank you. I also want to celebrate the team behind me who were very kind to myself when we arrived with my son yesterday. Thank you for your kindness. You guys shaped tourism in South Africa, and I'm very proud to be part of this sector. So today I want to celebrate everyone who's involved in the sector for their unwavering commitment to ensuring that professional field guides meet the highest standards of training and ethical conduct. In conclusion, I want to again say congratulations to all the finalists, associations, and stakeholders involved in delivering such an exceptional event. I wish you all continued success as you carry the vibrant spirit of South Africa to the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your inspirational words, Ms. Guliwe, and thank you so much for gracing us with your presence here tonight. We know that your time is very valuable, and we are really honored to have you with us here tonight. Now, the next person that I would like to call up to the podium is, as you all know, a very, very special person, a person who's very dear to our hearts. He's the father of the competition, and this entire thing is his brainchild, and really none of us would be here without Mike Carantonis conceiving this whole idea. So I would like to invite Mike to please come up and say a few words and just share his dream for the competition with us. Please come up, Mike.
Thanks very much. Good evening, everybody. Just for those who listened in on my